Belgium is undertaking a major overhaul of its national air defense by committing to purchase 10 NASAMS, National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile System, batteries from Norway. This move comes as part of a sweeping €36 billion defense modernization plan, championed by newly appointed Defense Minister Theo Franken. The decision is strategically timed ahead of the NATO summit scheduled for June 2025 in The Hague, where alliance members may agree to increase defense spending benchmarks from the current 2% to as high as 5% of GDP. Despite not yet meeting NATO's existing 2% target, Belgium has reached a political consensus to boost military funding significantly. Of the €36 billion total investment plan intended through 2035, €28 billion is expected to be spent on actual contracts. The reintroduction of surface-based air defense systems marks a critical reversal from Belgium's 1990s-era decision to disband its layered anti-air infrastructure, which once included Nike Hercules, Hawk, Roland, Bofors, and Mistral systems. Since then, Belgium has largely relied on F-16 fighters and NATO's integrated systems for aerial defense, leaving a gap in its own surface missile capabilities. Under the new strategy, Belgium will acquire 10 NASAMS batteries, each reportedly featuring 4 launchers. This €4 billion initiative includes not just the systems themselves but also logistics and long-term support. It aims to restore sovereign air defense coverage and end Belgium's current reliance on Dutch military support to protect its skies. The NASAMS buy also aligns Belgium with several NATO partners, such as Norway, Spain, and the Netherlands, who already operate or plan to adopt the system. Belgian officials say the NASAMS modular architecture allows for seamless integration with NATO's command networks. They also suggest Belgium could join future joint procurements, including the Dutch Patriot missile replacement project. Defense leaders have emphasized that selecting a different system would undermine operational cooperation with Dutch forces. However, concerns linger about limited domestic industrial involvement, given that the system is built by Norway's Kongsberg and the US-based Raytheon. NASAMS is a distributed air defense platform capable of targeting drones, cruise missiles, aircraft, and helicopters. It employs AMRAAM and Sidewinder missiles, offers a strike range of up to 50 kilometers, and uses Sentinel radars along with electro-optical tools like the MSP-600 for passive tracking. Its decentralized layout allows components to be spread over wide areas, enabling protection of multiple zones at once. The latest NASAMS iteration supports Link 16 connectivity and interoperability with high-tier systems like Patriot. The system's battlefield success in Ukraine has been a key factor in growing NATO interest. First delivered to Kyiv in late 2022 through international military aid programs, NASAMS has reportedly intercepted nearly 900 threats as of early 2025, with a hit probability of 94%. Ukrainian commanders say the system is highly effective against Russian cruise missiles and drone swarms, especially when operated manually for enhanced targeting precision. One battery reportedly neutralized 11 incoming cruise missiles in under 2 minutes during an April 2025 engagement. Ukrainian forces have primarily deployed NASAMS around sensitive areas such as government buildings and airbases. Its flexibility and mobility have prevented Russian aircraft from freely operating over key Ukrainian airspace, pushing the Kremlin to rely on standoff missile and drone attacks. Norway has so far delivered 4 NASAMS units to Ukraine and confirmed plans to supply more, including launchers and fire control units. Additionally, in late 2024, Norway stationed NASAMS units in Poland to guard critical NATO logistics hubs like Rzeszów Airport, backed by F-35s, in a mission lasting through Easter 2025. Belgian lawmakers have confirmed the NASAMS purchase is part of a broader strategy to align with NATO force capability goals set during the 2023 Vilnius summit. Prime Minister Bart de Wever stressed that member nations cannot freely choose how to meet NATO expectations. Assignments are allocated every 4 years, and Belgium's include medium-range air defense. While some domestic political factions remain skeptical about the financial and industrial return of this defense expansion, others argue that failing to meet alliance obligations could damage Belgium's standing, especially as NATO's host country. Despite strategic clarity, budgetary sustainability remains a looming issue. The €4 billion NASAMS deal and broader military upgrades for 2025 rely heavily on exceptional revenue sources and new debt issuance. Long-term funding has not been structurally secured. The Defense Ministry acknowledges that, beyond equipment acquisition, the plan requires significant investment in training, infrastructure, and munition stockpiles. Officials estimate the broader initiative will demand around 0.5% of GDP annually, resources not yet guaranteed beyond the coming year. Belgium is now working to establish a domestic training pipeline for NASAMS operators. Collaboration with Norway or the Netherlands may be pursued to accelerate instruction and operational readiness. While challenges remain, Belgian leaders assert this procurement is more than a one-time boost. It marks a long-term realignment of the country's defense posture to meet both national and alliance needs in an increasingly uncertain global security environment.